Good morning, guys. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and welcome to the channel. So, listen, I know y'all saw it in the caption. This is the first time, just in case you are interested in me giving my spiel on Adrian Slays and what's going on since she been back in Milwaukee, and what I think about she and her mother, and also what I think about her deciding to leave her mother's house and go somewhere else in Milwaukee. Well, anyway, if this is your first time to my channel, consider subscribing to the channel and welcome. All right. While we're doing that, though, we're also going to eat this morning. So I got 2 pieces of toast. I have sausage. Hmm? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Put it right there. 2 pieces of sausage and some egg and cheese. And then I got a nana. And y'all don't worry about my nails because they jacked up. So last night, my granddaughters, they polished my nails, honey. And they did me some makeup. And then they did a little facial. They put a face mask on. It was so relaxing, y'all, because I've had a long week. But how y'all doing? But anyway. So I told y'all earlier that I don't talk about Adrian. Because in my opinion, she has a problematic conflict personality, and she's gonna always have issue, always. Now, when I saw her sitting on the bed and she was explaining to us about her mother, because what she had found out through the chat, because y'all told her, well, not y'all, but the people that was in her chat told her that the mother had made a video. And so she was like, what? And I don't know why the people in the chat did that. You know what I'm saying? I just, y'all say y'all be rooting for Adrian, but then I don't know if that's what you're really doing. Because there y'all are like starting a mess. Like Adrian is very like paranoid. She give me the kind of vibes that if you're around her a lot, that you're gonna walk on eggshells because she's easily offended, and she can take something and make something else out of it, and that may have not even been the person's intention. However, observing her mother and me myself going through childhood trauma therapy, dealing with my CPTSD and my sensitivity to some things, and then again I might have what you call adult ADHD, I don't know, but I have some of the traits. It just, like, I was watching Adrian, y'all, and I'm just gonna go on out there, I'm gonna say it. She is self-sabotaging. Okay, a whole lot. She her own worst enemy. So she can run from mama's house, you can run over to auntie's house and then run from auntie's house. You can run to the men, the different men, run to their houses, and then run to somebody else's house, and then run back to Florida, and then come back home. You even come down to North Carolina. It doesn't matter. Because the problem is not without. The problem is certainly within. When I tell you guys about this here, the brain, how it works, what it stores, and how in life you create your own matrix. And you cannot go beyond your own matrix. You can't, for nothing. Because her ability to think, to problem solve, to feel into her feelings or not, to understand what that is, to individuate from her mother, to not expect certain things from her mom. Like, say, for instance, if her mom is in the house starting shit, you know your mother, Adrian. You 50 years old. Say, for instance, mama's full of shit. Say, for instance, mama starts stuff. She backbites. She talks behind your back, you know what I'm saying? She spreads gossip. Say for instance, mama's got a short wick and you really get on her nerves, like after 2 days, she ready for you to go. Say for instance that's going on. But you've seen it 1,000 times, Adrian. And yet and still you're not able to use a skill set that I probably could easily use by ignoring mama. Other than speaking to mama, I probably wouldn't be in the kitchen cooking with mama. I probably would be have my mind set on being back home in a safe place and doing what I need to do to get myself together so I can get out of the house, therefore keeping my engagement with mother very, very small. Because I understand that me and mama's relationship is pressed and that I can't stop mama from being mama, but I myself have to manage myself. That is my own job. That's my job. Not to worry about what mama say. And then if I overhear mama say something, that's mama talking. Those are mama words. Ain't got shit to do with me. And then if I feel some type of way, I can be by myself, go in my room, and deal with my own feelings. And these are tools that you learn along the way if you find the right person to help you with those things that Adrian got going on. It is awful. I don't talk about her, y'all, because, you know, and I'm not saying that y'all can't, you know, but just I understand it from a different level. That's all. Other than y'all saying, you know, she trifling, it's way beyond that. The situation with Ken, I heard some of y'all say, well, he had another woman and Adrian put him on camera. Ken know Adrian. Ken know Adrian do stuff like that. Ken know Adrian don't care about that woman. You know? Ken know that Adrian got small, you know, her standards are not high. You know that. He ain't got no standards either. You know? Y'all, it's something else. And I said, oh my God. When I tell y'all about people with the conflict of personality, y'all think I be playing. It is no joke. Like, it's no joke. It's not so much as that. And I really feel like Adrian's mother let her come home, but I'm getting, there's some problems there with Adrian's mom. There's history there. There's some messiness there. If she raised Adrian, I know some of y'all gonna feel some type of way, but I gotta go there. Because when you go into therapy, I told y'all before that one of the first things that you do is the coach or the therapist, or whomever it is that's qualified to take you into those regions and rhythms of your soul to break these things down. Basically, you go into your origin. That means that you're beginning, like whomever raised you and what that was like, because the brain, we're not even going to talk about Adrian. Let's just talk about the capacity of her brain to be able to learn and absorb everything that's happening around her. Everybody that she's ever seen in her childhood, everybody that she's ever heard, anybody, all of the energies and vibrations that are around, all of that, the brain takes it in. Okay? Between the ages of 0 to 7, it's going to absorb everything. It does not have the capacity to kick anything out. There are a lot of freaking things that the brain absorbs in 7 years. And those things are the very foundation and essence of who you are. According to what she saw, what she felt, what she sensed, what she heard, what was done to her, the brain starts to do things. It's trying to protect her. Okay? It's trying to do all the things that the brain does. And the reason why I said that is because we have to take a look at Adrian's mother. We have to. There is something that's so toxic and so bad about Adrian and her mother's relationship that I don't know about. You guys probably don't know about. But the evidence is Adrian and how she is. Okay? I talked to y'all about having a son that's 35. He may turn 36. He has lots of issues. And he has a reason to have those issues. And all of those things happened on my watch as a teenage mother. Okay? Now, Adrian don't need to be in Milwaukee, and I'll tell you why in just 1 second. Mm-mm. 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 You cannot heal in the place that you were wounded or amongst the person who did the wounding. You can't do that. You can't do that. Because she said in the video yesterday, she said, see, I tried to tell y'all about my mother. And because we see the trash that Adrian does, and we know that she's problematic, and we know all of the bad stuff that we see on the videos, then we want to look at her mother as an angel of light, and we can't do that. Simply because the mother is the tree, and Adrian is sort of like the branch. That's where she came from. Like the saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That is absolutely. And I know, listen, I used to talk like this. I don't know where my son get that from. Or my daughter. I don't know where they get that from. What you mean? You don't know. What you mean? Adrian's mother knows more than what she let known. Unless she has purposefully forgotten. You know? And I'm not saying that she don't love her daughter, because I know she does. Mm-mm-mm. The self-sabotage is grave. And 9 times out of 10, she's going to die that way. I agree with her on one thing, though. She don't need to go back home. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not going to say anything about the content that you guys do on Adrian. Do whatever you want. But what I see is a sad situation. It's not Adrian, not just Adrian. There are relatives of you guys. You guys got relatives like Adrian. And people that you've known over the years. Male and female. Mm-hmm. I'm just sad. And then she said she's gonna be all right. That's what Adrian said. She said, "I'm gonna be all right. I got other places to go. But when will, this is a wonderful question. And then I'm going to answer the question. When will she get still? Like, when will she settle down? Probably one day when she gets into like a nursing home situation. Y'all, when that brain is braining and it affects the personality, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's permanent. We're watching it. We're watching it. It's permanent. Now she can get the right kind of help and live like a more decent, better life. She could, but 9 times out of 10, she won't. And somebody said, "Oh, connection rejection." Oh no, no. This is so good, y'all. This is Jimmy. No, not Jimmy Dean. This is Bass Farm hot sausage. It's so good. And then I scrambled the eggs. I didn't use any salt. I put mild cheddar cheese on the eggs and 2 pieces of toast, but I won't be eating that piece. And then I have diet ginger ale in that cup and a banana on the side. And I did a morning, an hour walk this morning. So the connection rejection, well, she used to be the connection rejection, but she got a different name to her channel now. It's something about reaction. Something. But anyway, she did a video last night talking about Adrian. And she said she was trying to be funny. But you know what? I'm serious about this. Adrian could come to my channel. She should come. Y'all should, if y'all want to help Adrian out, tell her to come to my channel. But Connection said Cheryl Grabowski does introspection. She looks at the emotions and the inner world, like what's going on inside of you. And then she asks Adrian, have you ever looked at yourself? Well, Connection, listen, girl. That's what a coach and a therapist is for, because a lot of people don't have the ability to do that. They don't have the ability to look within themselves, to see their own reflection. It's much easier to look at other people. You know? And if we ain't looking at other people, then we're projecting onto others our stuff, you know, and not even aware of it. Don't think. Adrian says, like, she keeps it real and she's transparent, but she's not introspecting. She does not have that skill. There's no way. There's no way. Because all she does is react to what other people do. You know? She gonna leave Florida, go all the way down to Milwaukee just to, within what, how many weeks she been down in Milwaukee? Well, like 2 weeks, to say she leaving mama house because mama's doing what she's always done. Why did she think mama was gonna do anything different? just like she's doing what she's always done. And that's what you do, except you have someone to help you to see yourself inwardly. And the conversation that me and my coach had one day, I was like, I think I asked her, we were just talking about being able to do that type of work yourself. And my coach said, absolutely not. You cannot explore the deepest rhythms and regions of your soul alone. You cannot do that. You got to have somebody to help you get on your journey. I'm talking about deep into the journey. And then you could take it from there. Y'all, it's painful and it's a lot of work. I'm serious. I forgot to tell y'all that I cried so much as I got in there and began to explore the regions and rhythms of my soul and remember things from my childhood. Oh my God. Because not only do you go there in memory, not only are you uncovering people and things, you're uncovering emotions and feelings, and you feel them. When you focus in on you, you're not trying to hide anything, that you're exploring your own soul. And when you do that mirror work, you get in there and look in that mirror, and you get to looking deep within yourself and within your eyes, and you dealing with that brain, and because the brain ain't forgot nothing. It has not. Because see, ain't nothing wrong with our spirit. No way. It's clean. It's always going to be clean. Nothing wrong with the spirit. The brain and that soul, whole nother ball game, baby. And what most of us do is we suppress that soul, and then we live in survival mode. Because we do what we got to do. Which Cheryl Grabowski understands that. That was my lane for a long time. Survival. And the brain be braining and doing what it do, y'all. These little nails, they are horrible. I need to go get my nails done. But the brain be braining, honey, and doing what it do. And we be in that survival mode and we don't even know it. And Miss Adrian is in the matrix. She's breathing the same air as everybody else. She's riding up and down the streets as everybody else. But she's not experiencing life like everybody else, And I can't help it. I'm getting ready to end the video. I can't help it but say, y'all know how I am. It is it's very sad. Like, it is. Because it's not, we're talking about Adrian, but when I'm not just talking about Adrian, I might be talking about you. You could be in your own matrix and not even know it. So anyway, I thank God for meeting my coach. Excuse me, y'all. Because I already knew about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I already knew about Jesus and the apostles. I already knew about the book of Acts. And I already knew about the prophets, major and minor, the kings, the priests, the judges. I already knew about the book of John over in Revelation and the book of John, with the Gospels. I already knew about the book of Romans. I already knew that. I already knew about putting on the breastplate of righteousness and The helmet of salvation, I already knew that. I already knew how to pray in diverse kinds of tongues and how to, go into intercessory prayer, and I already knew how to pull down strongholds. I already knew how to fast. I knew how to pray. I knew how to intercede for others. I knew how to sit in a quiet place in the presence of God. I knew how to do all those things. I knew how to do those things. I knew how to lay hands on the sick. I knew how to pray healing over myself and others. I knew how to give someone a spiritual message from the spirit realm. I knew how to do all those things. But I did not, and I repeat, I did not know how to search the deepest rhythms and regions of my own soul. I did not. What I did was I suppressed, and that's what we do, that part of me, because I didn't know what to do with it. Forgiveness doesn't take care of the situation because of the brain does not forget anything. So to suppress the brain, to deny the memories, to stuff it right here, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. That's like the cognitive dissonance. It's not going to work. You're going to be crazy making and be sort of like a crazy person, because other people are going to be looking at you and be like, that's not the behavior that you're not supposed to be like that. And the only thing that you got for that is, well, I prayed, and a brand new mercy every day, and I've been forgiven, but the brain didn't forget. So what do you do with it? What do you do with it? Because you know what I'm saying? So it didn't address that. Religion and it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with it at all. Until I called my coach. That's when everything made sense. Because then it was time, and I told y'all I was going to end the video, but I can't end it right now. But when I called my coach, then it was time to confront Cheryl, me, the inward Cheryl, the one who experienced this, and that in my younger days. The one who felt some type of way about a lot of things. But as a child, I couldn't say anything because there was no one to express myself to. And then you go on and you do what you do. But it's not going anywhere. It's actually has shaped the very person that you are today. And all of those issues, the things about you that you don't like and that others don't like, has everything to do with that. But you can go in there and you can fix it, though. You can. Some of y'all need to give me an email. Send me an email and give me a call. Because I might, even though we're talking about Adrian and Cheryl, but we might be talking about you, too. But anyway, Connection, thank you for throwing that bone out there, girl. Okay. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Wonderful day. My breakfast was so good. I did not finish that banana because I am stuffed. But y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all need to, it's time to dye my hair now. Y'all see the gray? Ooh, child. I got 3 different colors going on. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye. And this is your first time here, let me know. Bye.